everyone, my name is Hamana and this is the discussion for the second week. The first question asks, is it always ethical for companies to demand compliance with the standards of their own countries? This is my answer. As the book says, we define ethics as the standards of moral behavior. That is, behavior that is accepted by society as right versus wrong. Because each different society can change a lot for the differences in their culture, I believe this is a question that can bring many different responses. However, in my personal opinion, I think that the company has to adapt certain standards according to the country where they have established their companies. I would say that it depends on each situation, but overall, a company has to have a flexibility of adapting its practices according to its host country. And if they don't agree with their standards and customs, they should just find somewhere else to go. The second question asks, what about countries where child labor is accepted and families depend on their salaries for survival? Well, that's definitely a delicate situation and a delicate decision in my personal opinion, and I'm totally against child labor. However, this is the reality for many nations that are just so poor that they depend on each other, including the kids, to make some money to eat and survive. And in such situation, I believe the company has to accept it, even though it's so sad and shocking for us to believe, because we live in such a better place where this is just not accepted and people can survive without having their kids working. The third question asks, should foreign companies doing business in the United States expect US companies to comply with their ethical standards? Well, that comes to the first answer that I gave, and which mentioned some flexibility. For example, if a restaurant has a waitress who practices a religion that does not allow people to work on Saturdays, I would be in favor of this type of flexibility. However, as I said before, if a foreign company is doing business in the United States, then they will have to accept it. They have to accept the ethical standards from this country, and if they're unhappy, they should just go to a different country. Thanks for listening and have a good week. Bye.